started getting emails and comments and things from people literally all over the world. People who had read the book, or who had even not even read the book, but maybe read the first 2 chapters because we had them on the internet. And they were saying, wow, I wished I had this book when I was trying to get out of religion, or when I did get out of religion. And I started corresponding and interacting with them, and I realized there is an entire group of people out there who aren't us yet. They're not free thinkers, they're not atheists, but they're not Christians anymore either. They still go to church maybe. Or maybe they left the fundamentalist group, but now they're joined the, the Episcopalian. There's some really wishy-washy kind of a religious group, like the Unitarian. I don't know. But they still have some. I use one too. Hey, I never found one that didn't say it was wishy-washy, right?
They're the only ones that will accept atheists. So.
They don't even accept atheists.
Yeah,
right. So, but they're searching, they're trying to figure out what this all means for them, and they're having to deal with the fact that their family, if they leave religion entirely, their family's going to reject them. There's going to be all sorts of social consequences. If they say they're a non-believer, what are the people at work going to say about them? And Julie put together, if you go to our website, recoveringreligionist.com, she put this great, almost 3 pages single-spaced of issues that anybody will face when leaving religion. Now, you may face some more than others, but I dare say whether you're a Scientologist, a Muslim, a Mormon, a Catholic, it doesn't matter. You're going to face most of the things. And it's an enormous list of problems that people face. And all of us in here probably face, I face, is there a place for us to come together? Could I create a place for people to come together? Kind of like Alcoholics Anonymous, Only instead of Alcoholics Anonymous, we're calling it Recovering Religionists. Remember, you probably heard of people say, I'm a recovering Catholic. I'm taking it one step further. I'm trying to help people recover from religion. He's helping us get recovering religious groups going. We've got one in Wyandotte County now. We've got another one in Johnson County. We've got one in Cincinnati. We've got one in Conroe, Texas, and one in Atlanta, Georgia. And we're starting to get another one in Durham, North Carolina. So, I start, what, 2 months? It's been 2 months, and already we've got that kind of activity. The first time we had a meeting, I announced it, and two weeks later we had the meeting. I expected 3 or 4 to show up, Cole and I being 2 of them, and 11 people showed up. Well, I know this psychologically, groups don't do well when you get them too big, so we've got kind of a rule. We want to keep the groups down to 8, 10 at most. And if it gets bigger than that, we split. So we split. Cole took the Johnson County group, and the guy, Kay Huddleston, took the Wyandotte County group. So now we've got 2 groups. What I'd like to do is challenge somebody in this group to take on the idea of leading the group. It's not a lot of work. It's not really hard. And you can find all the guidance and guidelines from us on, just go to www.recoveringreligionist.com. And there's all sorts of stuff on there. There's all sorts of stories. We've got information on how to run a group. We've got things like how do you talk to another person who's religious if you're trying to get out. I mean, just all sorts. So, religion does all it can to keep people from leaving. Every major religion has an enormous hook they put into people, and if you leave, we're going to send you to hell. If you leave, you can't go to heaven because the Catholic Church is the only way to get to heaven. If you leave, we're going to kill you if you're living. I mean, you can't leave Islam if you're in Saudi Arabia. It's just impossible. You're going to get your head chopped off or something unpleasant like that. So every religion has this, and when people try to leave, they're going to experience these consequences. And I think it's time for us to stand up as free thinkers and help those people get out of religion, support them socially. And it probably will take one of us. I mean, they are not out yet. They need somebody to help. So when we have these meetings, and Cole's been in a couple of them, it's amazing the stories we hear. We had a Mormon guy, Cole North. Actually, Cole got this guy to come. He was a Mormon missionary at one time. And he's sharing with us the story of how now he has no family. His whole family's rejected him. He has no social support system. When he back as a Mormon, he could go anywhere in the world just about and say, I'm a Mormon, and a whole group of people would help him. Get a job or move into his new house or whatever. It's all gone. And he's trying to figure out what his life is. It's a huge struggle. So